There's another contract ready, and it pays well, my friend. Ready to get after it?
Sure.
Good. This is another investigation, and our client is willing to cough up mucho dinero to see this thing resolved. Folks have been disappearing on the road south to the Mojave outpost. For the longest time, people attributed it to the rad scorpions, but our client is beginning to suspect human involvement. The abductions are strange. There is little theft of property and never any ransom notice. Several of the missing wastelanders mention their search for a reputed oasis in the Mojave, which is pure horseshit. In all likelihood, these are probably just natural casualties of the wasteland. Regardless, our client wants results. Good luck.
Cool. I like the investigation ones. They're more interesting. I don't know how many of these bounties there are. I don't know when this finishes. But there is a part 2 and a part 3 of this mod. Which is why I'm not too concerned so far if they are a bit easier. Because there's so many that I feel like I'm like at the start, right? I feel like it will get harder. Crude map. You scan the crudely drawn map and notice the location to the west marked as shelter. Okay.
Hey.
Hello. Another dead money sort of bunker. Strange bunker. You've discovered a bunker filled with food and numerous amenities. A strange departure from the hostility of the wastes. You catch a scent of Brahmin steak apparently fresh off the grill. As your appetite surges, you hear the distinctive crackle of an intercom down the stairs. Interesting, okay. I'm stealing the water. I need the water. You can keep the red food. Oh my god, Russell, this is your dream. Russell, look. Russell, Nuka-Cola. You want a bowl? Want a bowl? Look, Nuka-Cola.
Hey.
What happens if I give you some Nuka-Cola? Will you be happy?
The rifle and the blade are off limits.
Okay. I don't want your stuff. Oh, you are wearing the armor I gave you now. I thought... Okay, weird. Weird. I thought he chose to wear his other thing instead of that. I guess that NCR power armor is better. Here you go. Do you like... Alright, be ungrateful. Thought you'd be grateful. Give you some of your favourite drink. Who leaves, like, fresh food out on a plate like that? Gonna get all the flies touching it, no? Hello?
Hello, traveler. Welcome to my humble abode. Please help yourself to the food. You must be famished.
Oh, I see. It was left for me. No, I'm okay, thank you. Bit worrisome thing to hear, isn't it? Who are you, please?
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Dr. Mago, at your service.
You Hannibal Lecter. Why are you doing this? Isn't it reckless to invite strangers in? Well, I mean, he's not, has he? He's hiding behind this door.
I'm doing this because I've suffered the unforgiving trials of the waste. I have felt terrible, crippling hunger that pushes a man beyond reason. I discovered this shelter in one of my countless peregrinations, and in the course of time I've set out to create an oasis of philanthropy.
Well, aren't you very kind? I can't leave. I'd like to leave. Will you unlock the door? Did you lock the door behind me? I thought maybe you meant this. Huh? Didn't I come through a hatch in the floor? Or did I go through a door? I thought I came through like a manhole. That's very noble of you.
Oh, stop it. You're too kind. Please, enjoy a hot meal. It's the least I can do. When you're ready to leave, just speak over the intercom.
Right. Yeah, it's,
Hey.
I can't leave, no? Where's the key? Yeah, now this is interesting. This is much better than anything we've done so far. Let me in through this door. I don't want to eat your food.
I hope you enjoy the rest, friend. What can I do for you?
I will be polite. You are a gracious host, but I must be going now. I need to get him to open up somehow, right?
You've been an exceedingly amicable guest, but I'm afraid I cannot meet your request. I have other plans, you see.
Yes, I'm being gassed. Hello. You wake up in a day stripped of your belongings and soon struggle to your feet. You notice a strange man eyeing you behind the bars. You suspect he is your captor. Really? It's a good job I put all my good shit in my bag of holding. Did you take my bag of holding? Probably not.
Ah, you're awake. You're even more vigorous than I had anticipated. Very good.
You don't know who you're dealing with here, Mago. I'm going to cut your goddamn heart out.
Ooh, lively, very lively. Get in some exercise, but please don't strain yourself. It can alter the flavor of the meat, making it
Hannibal Lecter wannabe.
unsavory.
Called it.
Now just behave yourself a few minutes. I'll return shortly.
Let's just check. What did he take? My lights have gone off my Pip-Boy. I can't see. Where are my items? I can call for help. I can call the NCR for help. Should I call the NCR for help? What will that do? Yes, I need support. Ah, reputation too low. Shit. They don't like me, do they? I forgot. I have a rebreather. Why do I have a rebreather on me? Weird. Well, so I can travel to Big Mountain. I can just escape. And detonate warheads in the Divide. I can't put those things in my bag, unfortunately. He's also stolen all of my aid, which is quite annoying. All my stim packs and stuff. My bobby pins. I don't have any now, though, right? Or was that going misc? No, I can't escape. Russell, I can't get out. I don't have any bobby pins. How can I unlock this?
Hey.
Should I be able to do that? I'll pretend I haven't done that. Oh, he had one. Okay, that makes more sense. Who's Jane? To Jane, I doubt this note will ever reach you. I was arrogant to think I could just strike out alone and make everything right. I failed at so many things. I just wanted to succeed for once. Eric was always better than me. I'm ashamed to admit it, but I was almost happy when he went missing. He showed everybody he was human, and they had to rely on me. I went from being an inept deputy to the sheriff overnight. It looked for a minute like we wouldn't have to sneak anymore, but could live our dream thanks to chance. But here I am, stripped and freezing in this goddamn dungeon. I had been wandering for days, and I couldn't believe my good fortune in finding this place. The sick old bastard gassed me. I saw what he did to Eric, and it's not going to happen to me. Well, you're lying on the floor. He hasn't eaten you. I'm sorry everything happened like this. Tell Paul I love him. But don't ever tell him about us. If you ever get this letter, I just know that my last thoughts were on you, and that it was quick. Love, Bob. P.S. When Paul is old enough, please tell him that I'm his father. He may never understand, but he deserves the truth. Gave him some dog meat. I'll take the irritated water because doesn't affect me. Should I just wait for him to? Hey, buddy. No.
Hey.
I don't have anything, so I mean my unarmed ain't bad. I could just punch him, I guess.
Contact. Ooh, it's a good thing I saved my appetite.
No, that doesn't do much. That doesn't do much. He was gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me. I'm not doing any damage. Where are my stuff?
Ooh,
there's a cleaver on the table.
I saved my appetite.
Aha! Now the odds are sort of even. Not really doing much. Here. Not really doing much at all. It's realistic. Maybe it's realistic gun damage. I think maybe it's realistic gun damage. He's gonna kill me.
Ooh, it's a good thing I saved.
No! God! Oh! Okay, that's cool. At least I know I'm not completely overpowered. There are things I will struggle with still. When there's a mechanic that takes all my stuff away from me, basically. But like, yeah, I'm still using the shit stuff though, right? I thought it'd make a bit more of a difference. Where is all my stuff? Russell? Why didn't you even help me, Russell? Where is he? Where's Russell gone? Oh, it's over here. Stolen stuff. Cool. Let's just take all this. Where is Russell? Where is Russell? Did he just, like, bucket outside? Hey, why don't you help me, motherfucker? That's cool, though. That's more interesting than anything we've had so far. I better get paid extra for this one, Randall.
Did you find out who's behind the disappearances?
Yeah, a Hannibal Lecter wannabe.
Kidnapping cannibal, you say? Shit, that's a surprise. Most of the cannibals around here have been put out of business by the NCR. Anyway, here's your reward. Excellent work.
Yep. Got any more?
I've got a lucrative bounty if you're ready for work. How about it?
Yeah, earlier you described ghouls as zombies. You know that's offensive to me, right?
That's not offensive. Someone putting a 12 gauge up your ass and pulling the trigger, now that's offensive. I once saw a zombie do that to one of my friends, so it left a strong impression. Don't get me wrong, I've met some square ghouls like Doc Friday and... well, let me think. I'm sure there are others. I'll get back to that. Anyway, the incident I'm referencing happened over 10 years ago. Me and my partner James were tracking a bounty in New Mexico. We were unfamiliar with the territory, and eventually some ghouls got the jump on us. I was wounded, and James was green, so it went bad. They were a collection of ghoul fanatics from some reservation, and they took us captive after the firefight. Their leader was a ghoul named Phillips. Ray Phillips, that's it. I think he had relatives back east. Anyway, old Ray took special pride in making us smooth skins suffer. He said he would use the 5 pains method on us. He started with James, cutting off his nose, his hand, and then a foot. Ray was going to cut him in half, but James called him a zombie cunt. Ray didn't appreciate the label, so he responded by shoving his shotgun into James and pulling the trigger. Now, how I got away is an interesting story since, god damn it, look at the time, I've got to finish this typing, and you've gotten me distracted.
So...
are you ready to work or not?
you called a ghoul a racial slur, you got punished for it, and you haven't learnt your lesson, you're still saying it. Someone passed me a shotgun.
Good. This next contract has some significant risks, but a hefty payday to match it. Your target is a gunslinger known simply as Jack. Our client hasn't given us much to work with, but it doesn't matter. Jack used to be the chief gunman for Heck Gunderson and managed the muscle in Gunderson's operations. When I said he managed the muscle, I mean he pretty much was the muscle. Jack intimidated countless landowners into selling their property. Along the way, Jack managed to rack up a significant body count. Over the years, he became more and more ruthless. Recently, Jack shot up a farmer and his wife, so Mr. Gunderson quickly cut all ties with his pistolero. Now, Jack is just another gun for hire. Without Gunderson to protect him, though, Jack is fair game. He's made plenty of enemies, and they all want to see him dead. Last I heard, he had drifted into Good Springs, hoping to get work with the locals. Jack is as fast as they come, so be ready, kid. Good luck.
Oh, well, we will see. We will see about that. I'm pretty sure you said the same thing about somebody else already killed, right? Good Springs. Fast, Jack. I'm coming for you, boy.
Hey.
It appears Jack is waiting for you. You should approach with caution. Oh, you want to do a duel? Do you? Want to do a duel?
Well, if it isn't the courier turned bounty hunter. I hear you're making quite a mark in the Mojave. I applaud you.
Thank you.
Of course, I assume you're here for the bounty.
You would assume correct.
Old man Gunderson's going soft, I'm afraid. He'd have nothing if it weren't for me and this pistol. And as for you, I think Randall and Associates are trash.
Am I meant to care?
In fact, every bounty hunter they've sent after me has been trash. And that pretty much makes you trash as well.
Come up with a new insult. Fuck you.
Make your move then.
Alright. Am I going to get a chance to hit? Hey, not that fast, are you, Jack? Why didn't he do anything? Make your move then. Just stands there like a melon. Shane's Bane. Desperado cowboy hat and Jack outfit. Stuff, new stuff. What is it? What is it? Desperado cowboy hat. I can put that on instead of tuxedo hat and go better, right? Ooh, this is actually alright, isn't it? But what does it look like? Is it like it's like a suit, isn't it? I don't want to wear that. Yeah, I don't want to wear that. I don't want to wear that. I'm a bounty hunter. I'm bounty hunting. We wear bounty hunter duster. I will wear the hat though. And the other things? Shane's Bane. Okay, cool. Little pistol.
Did you kill Jack yet?
Yeah, he was very slow, Stephen. You lied to me.
I'm a little surprised to see you unscathed. Good work.
More work, please.
Got a contract on a crazy fiend. You ready for another job? Alright, here's the story. The Westside Militia has lost some personnel to a marauding fiend ringleader named Katil. He and his crew have been ambushing patrols and periodically taking captives. Reports indicate his favorite torture is gnawing on the intestines of living captives. Needless to say, he's a sick fuck. Bag this asshole and head back, okay? Good luck.
Okay, Steven. How much money have I made so far from all this? I had like nothing because before I'd started the bounties, I spent it all on ammo. I had like a few hundred caps, so I should be able to work out really how much I have made. How much I have will be pretty much how much I've made. Where is bottle caps? Ah, okay. Is that it? I would have thought I had more. It's not bad, I guess, for how quick I've gone through these guys. Quite quick, easy money, right? But I did get paid like 1,000 caps by somebody for one job, right? I don't think I've had that again. It's all been like 500. This guy is like hostile already, I think. He might be surrounded by other fiends. Who are these guys? These are... okay, guys, I don't know who they are. Ooh! Yep, quite a few people. He's dead. Ferguson. Damn it! Oh no, he's still alive. Careful, Russell. I think Russell just died. No, that's not Russell. Those are the people I saw. I'm being helped by other people. Whoa! Hello? I guess that was his body that flew across the screen. How do I get in? Okay. Cut his finger. Lever action shotgun. We won't take the metal armor. Lever action shotgun? These are all just standard weapons, some of them, right? I think. Like a couple of them have been special, right? Like Shane's Bane, my little friend, Ferguson rifle. This is just a normal thing, right? I think. Who are these guys that helped me? You're not getting a share of my bounty. Guys, who are you? Mercenaries. Okay.
Did you take care of Kurt?
Yes, Kurt is dead.
Good work. You're bringing us a lot of business, so here's a bonus.
Oh! 1,200 caps? Nice. Just talking about how much money I've been getting.
The NCR needs help tracking down a defector. You ready to work?
Of course I am, Stephen.
Good. Here's the story. Chuck Bowdrie, a senior NCR Ranger, recently defected to Caesar's Legion. Before jumping ship, he killed 2 fellow Rangers while on patrol. Our client wants this guy terminated with extreme prejudice. We don't have many leads, but he's said to be on the run up north. I happen to know that several Rangers in Bowdrie's old troop used to crash at Field Shack close to Nellis. You might try there. Good luck.
Okie dokie. I mean, Nellis should shoot him, right? Surely. Oh, I guess it's not actually that close. Field Shack? Do I know Field Shack? I've been here before, apparently. Who the hell is Field Shack? I remember going in here. That guy's still there, like collecting bets off people. They won't make it through the minefield. Hopefully this guy has a bed and he's asleep as well. Which is very rare. I never really get sleep deprived, to be honest. Okay, extreme prejudice he said to kill this, so we're going in guns blazing, I guess. There's no one here. You find the shack empty and devoid of clues. You should continue your search for Chuck elsewhere. Well, where am I meant to look if there's no clues? Any clues, Russell? I mean, you'll be useless because you didn't find that safe before, did you? In Lantern's shack, or whoever's shack it was we was looking in. Is there a full store anywhere at the bottom? No? Okay, well, let's have a sleep in his bed. Maybe he will come back whilst we're asleep.
You're dumber than you look, kid. Did you really expect to get the drop on a seasoned ranger? Either way, I'm not here to talk. Close your eyes, kid. I'll make it quick.
You guys were waiting out here all night whilst I was sleeping. Getting John Marston flashbacks. You working for the Legion now? Chuck? Give me your fingers. Is your hat better than the other guy's hat? What does it look like? I think I prefer the cowboy hat, right? Oh, my head sort of pokes through this hat. Is that the same with the other one? A little bit. My head is too big for this hat. These hats. That one's not so bad. I have to keep that one. You recall reading about small creatures called cats in a pre-war magazine. You wish you could pet one. I think I might turn those off now. Getting a bit bored of them. Fast travel encounters. We've had them on long enough.
Hey.
I'm getting some repetitive ones now, which are just annoying me.
Is Chuck dead?
Yeah, he's dead. Chuck is dead.
Good. I must admit, I harbor an acute loathing for traitors of any sort. So here's a bonus on me.
Stay classy, New